Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's played it in low. And through to the goalkeeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That looks a good ball through. And he's there to clear it. Johor Darul Tazim with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. And he knocks it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yeah. Gullit goes steaming, and Gullit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. And it's a poor one. Well, what a waste that one is. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Yamal dinks one through, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Forwards and with intent. Rummenigge. Now it's Bale, and the flag has stayed down. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been clubbed away. Belletti. Yamal. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Bellingham. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's headed upfield. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta makes the interception. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hullet. Nicely worked. He's got away. Great chance! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bale. Rummenigge. Yamal.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Araujo. And he thumps it clear. Xavi Alonso. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Hullet. That's an excellent interception. Neymar. Alonso. And here's... Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Davids. Rummenigge. Thuram does well to get it back. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18, Neymar. Numero 22,
That gets things going for the second half.
Johor Darul Tazim really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rummenigge. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rodri defending his corner stubbornly. Yamal! And he's there to get it away. And it's Maldini. No, he's not getting past him there. Bale. He's played him through. Belletti. Pull it. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Bale. Now that's well seen too. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 2.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Lacking in accuracy.
Hullet has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Rummenigge. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good ball played into space. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pass is just off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hullet. And it's Hullet. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Lascia il
fact.
campo per il numero 15.
And that is a
Cambio
routine
giocatore.
catch.
Pullet will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Johor Darul Tazim have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that...
And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's a real chance missed.
Rummenigge
Fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a throw-in. Played out to the left flank. He's had it taken off him. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram does really well there. He is strong. Lobbed in behind. And he was quick to react. Nedved. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. Rummenigge. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Davids.
Ci saranno 3
They're
minuti
avoiding
di
the
recupero.
blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Cleared without complication. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, this is a great position. Davids. And we're done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Kulusevski. Pass is just off target. Kulusevski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kulusevski. Oh, and again! Havertz is flagged offside.
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. Can he put it away? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Johor Darul Ta'zim are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Quarter of an hour played. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That is a great pick out. Has a go! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Cleared without hesitation. Gravenberch delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's taking no chances there. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side.
The light is very much the colour green.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's there to retrieve it. Gravenberg.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up for a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Yaya Toure. Good ball over the top. Yamal finds himself offside. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And the pass is intercepted. Haaland! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ah, he's given it away. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Yamal is herring after that one. Bullet. He's going to be disappointed with that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ribery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Changes made by neither. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defence.
Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United get their fourth corner. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kulusevski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. No, he's missed it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And it's Ribery. Looking here to chip it through. Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Kulusevski. Number 8,
Rice.
Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Coming on the field.
Johor Tazim are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Great hit! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Havertz! Now then, the ball's come loose. Havertz puts a cross in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Gravenberch. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Oh, no joy this time. And he's managed to get rid. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And it's Bale. Johor Darul Tazim have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Could move up a gear here. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he was alert to it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That is good alertness. Oh, perfectly measured that. Drogba, spread it left. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now the finish! Sensational from Sane! And that has raised the roof!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Rummenigge! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much.
Pullet appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chance! Hitting! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? And the referee brings it to a close. The Hortarul Tazim played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Today that parking in the area
And
around
after
the
all of
stadium
that,
is
Jim,
strictly
what are you
forbidden.
thinking? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Pullet. He's a sharp little ball here.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Oh, this looks sharp. Gets his pass away. Rummenigge. Gullit. And the counter is on.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
He gets big. Mateus. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Vieira. And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Mateus. And it's Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bale. Rummenigge. Can he finish? It's there! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Passes short and sharp. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Oh, shooting chance! And it's Vieira. Ribéry. Oh, well played, well played. Could move up a gear here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Manchester United looking to pass their way through, looking to go deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's in! And that was very necessary. Nice sequence of passes, this. Decent hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gullit goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's away. Rummenigge. Ribéry. Tries a shot! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at...
Bale! Johor Darul Tazim have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Baggio was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, he's found him in space! Mateus. Batistuta. Now it's Gullit. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing is shot at goal! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Pull it. Rummenigge. Oh, no joy this time. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale, Rummenigge, he's in! Great chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tries the cross. And the keeper's in command. And the first 45 minutes are up. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Johor Darul Ta'zim are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And the game has already resumed here. Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi Alonso. Rummenigge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Johor Darul Ta'zim are having a ball here. And it's Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a great ball, and the finish! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Johor Darul Ta'zim are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
And the shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Threads one in. Oh, good ball. Alexander-Arnold wrestles him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rummenigge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It'll be a throw-in. And here's Maldini. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Rummenigge. Rummenigge!
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! And he's there to get it away. That's a sharp pass. Doué. Shevchenko. Pull it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just eases him off the ball. Still goalless.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's in space and looking for options. He gets big! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ribéry. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that was vital. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Nakata. Rummenigge. Doué. Nakata. Now the finish! And that is a little undercooked. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Nakata certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Belletti. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Nakata. Dink through. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's been shifted off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge. He won't be happy with that one. Nakata crosses. Belletti. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakata. Keeper's ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Nakata. Roberto Carlos. That's tidy. Chooses to go. He's got the shot away! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Vieira getting this one clear. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's found a way through. Doué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Vieira. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That is good alertness. Mateus. And here's Shevchenko.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Out for a throw. He is just caressing the ball. Mateus pinches it off him. Oh, that's a key interception. Done delicately. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
22. Numero 11.
Great effort, but no way through.
Il numero 21. Drogba. Il numero 10.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Villa. Il numero 6.
Cleared away.
Cambio.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Adriano. It's a goal kick. And he cuts out the supply. Played with finesse. That has not gone well. He's gone for goal. Bastoni. Johor Darul Tazim perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Adriano could try cutting in. It's Adriano! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Rummenigge. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Johor Darul Tazim surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Wriggles his way through. That has been knocked clear. Got a shot away! And that's off target.
Vieira put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, that is one way to stop him. That has been cut short. Raul. Into the last 5 minutes. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good ball over the top.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Adriano taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, looks a good ball through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
The presence of Christian Eriksen will be really important here, Peter. I would say he's at his best playing in a free role behind the forwards. He also excels at carrying and distributing the ball from a deeper position.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Adriano. There's the shot! He won't be happy with that one. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to It's Adriano! Oh, he's been caught napping. Chooses to go back. Oh, well played, well played. Pull it, and he's intervened well there. Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. Adriano. Oh, super ball. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adriano. Oh, great ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No, it's not getting there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Ribéry. Pullet. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Pullet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
The ball is loose and the... Adriano! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini. Oh, nicely intercepted. He could be in here. Picked out, decent hit! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's tidy. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. That is great defending, so alert. Eriksson, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nice control. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Malaysia are looking to break at pace. Bellingham. Now it's Ribéry. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge. He's cut it out. And the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
In the bins provided.
And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Johor Tazim head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going to go a long way.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Deftly away. Mbappe! Ribery. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution.
Good play on the left-hand side here. He is just caressing the ball. Eriksson. Yamal. Bellingham.
The attendance for this match
Johor Tazim can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Passing nice and neat. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ribery. Casemiro, and it's Neymar. Johor Darul Tazim do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he was quick to react. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Could move up a gear here. Casemiro. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? It's one!
Malaysia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he cuts out the supply.
substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 21, Messi.
Johor Darul Tazim have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, that's well spotted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he put it away? It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Johor Darul Tazim have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Vieira. Mbappe. And that should get the job done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Johor Darul Tazim clearly now in lead preservation mode. I think we're just about done here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Works it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's good play. He's having a go! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please turn towards the screen for a special
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that's well seen too.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Now it's Hullet. To Michaelis. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Ljungberg. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Ribéry. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Ernest. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? And the pass is intercepted.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Davids.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's good running with the ball. Hullet. Terrific header! There it is! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Darul Tazim. Adriano! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Darul Tazim have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup, and that could set him on his way. Van Nistelrooy, he could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looks to go up and over. It's Adriano! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
White. Ljungberg is wide and looking to get onto this. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano given the lift of his goal. Now it's Hunnit. He's picked his way through. He's had a hit!